Almost every activist in Nigeria has a hidden story no one knows about. But Deji Adeyoju own is special. Because the man who once saved him from prison is the same man is now defending. Do you know who the man is? Festus Keyamo. On January 6, 2005, an Asin Ali, a Kano-based businessman, was tragically murdered. Deji Adeyoju, along with 3 other men, was accused of the crime. As usual, he was maintaining his innocent face, claiming he was not in Kano the day of this incident. This case was a very powerful case at then, that the whole media, the whole Nigeria was focusing on that case because it was a full homicide case that could have ended Adeyoju's life. For 4 years, Adeyoju was in courtroom. We don't even know if judge will sentence him or not. But then, Festus Keyamo came into this story as a strong lawyer and strong human rights activist under Gandhi chamber. Before then, Keyamo already get this kind of big influence where they say it's a big case for courtroom. Now, this say Keyamo was to fight for Deji. And this case take Keyamo good 4 years. But at the end, 2009, the court discharged and acquitted Deji. They said no more evidence to nail Deji down. And they said it's not a free man. So, after this Deji freedom, he didn't disappear. He changed the narrative. From a man once linked to a murder case, he turned himself into an activist, the so-called voice of the voiceless. So, protest starts, police wahala, riot, everything was just going on. Deji was causing issues as in fighting for the people and everybody. That thing become part of his new image that make Nigeria forgot about the murder case in 2005. But Nigerians, let's ask ourselves, why Deji is now standing with the same government he used to fight? The answer is loyalty. Loyalty to the man who saved him when it matters most. This is why activism in Nigeria is complicated. Many who shout on the street, they are not just fighting for you. They are fighting for themselves, for their past, for the men who saved them. Before you follow anyone blindly, ask who rescued them yesterday and who did they owe today. Deji Adeyoju's story is not just about him. It's about how Nigeria works. Cases disappear, activists become politicians, and loyalty outweighs justice. Now the real question is, who do you think your favorite activists hold? Nigeria, this is the time. We need to wake up.
Just to add little to what this man has said, how do you know an activist? An activist is someone, one of the character, okay, that is common with a real activist. And I'm going to also show you an example of a real activist. One of the character traits, that is common with the activist, real activist, is consistency. A real activist is someone who believes in a cause. See, give them you can't bribe real activists. You can't buy them. You know why? They believe this is how they feel the society should go. This is the way they feel it should go. So even if it will cost them their life, their head, they don't care. You understand? Okay, before I proceed, let's compare Deji and Sowore. You understand? Like this guy said, after Deji was able to come out of that mess, he now came to wash his image with activism. Taking a close look at Deji, is he really an activist? How can you say you're an activist and you're not consistent? No, all you see consistency online. Have you seen Sowore? Have you seen him being inconsistent like Deji? No. Deji that will say something, what he said 3 years ago is not what he said 2 years ago. What he said 2 years ago is not what he said last year. What he keeps saying last year is not what he's saying this year. How come the same man that be saying, my one vote is for Sowore, my one vote is for Sowore, and now, since this year and some months ago, his one vote is now for Tinubu. You guys understand? His one vote now is now for TP. No longer for Sowore, your fellow renowned activist. Sowore is a dogged activist that has been an active for many, many years. That is why, as far as Sowore is concerned, nobody is clean in his eye. He's the only one that is clean. You don't understand? Did it shock you for Tinubu? Say you that criticize Tinubu. Same you criticize Tinubu. You saw that PDP, that corruption, this and that. Look at him. The inconsistency is just too much. So this will tell you what these guys are saying is true. This guy just came to wash himself. He tried to polish himself, his dirty and battered image with activism. You understand? But he's indeed not an activist. Look at Keyamo himself. Keyamo that used to speak against politics. Did Keyamo not take Pablo Escobar to court? But when it was time for him to now work for him and make money, eat from politics, because that is what most lawyers they believe. Most Nigerian lawyers, they believe just work for a politician. The only political case, that is the easiest way for them to make it. You understand? He switched and I became a minister. Under Buhari became minister under this. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that is it. So these are not activists. Even if an activist is hungry, a real activist is hungry. You understand? Bribe them, give them what you want to give them. Never let the society just be in order. Let everybody. Activists don't live a life for themselves. They live a life for others. They live a life for people. They live a life for the society. That is one of the characteristics of a real activist. It's one of the character of an activist. Look at Deji now. Hey, I'm so ADC, this and that. If you should be ashamed. You that praised Erufai in 2022, you praised Erufai when Sanusi was removed as Emma. You say this is how to contest. You know, for the way he stood by Sanusi, you will vote for him. Now you start castigating Erufai. You that praised Peter Obi, you started criticizing him. If what you said yesterday, you are not telling us that it's wrong today, how are we going to believe what you are telling us today that you not tell us in 3 years time or in 2 years time or in 1 year time say that is wrong? So people like this are not people that should be taken seriously. I wonder people still listen to them. I don't listen to them. I can never, God forbid, even at earth reject. Listen to them how now? At least I'm glad this man okay man. I listen to him, you know, and expose him rather. Let me add one or two, just one clip for people to hear more about Festus Keyamo. Let me like this video and please share.
Let me tell you a brief story about Festus Keyamo that you people don't know. Festus Keyamo was the guy that made sure say the J Tafa Balogun, where they remove her as IG. The day they J that man, Festus Keyamo said, so he said, one man down. All of us they clap, say yes, we have the right person. Meanwhile, Festus Keyamo has a target to dine and wine with this politician. But we the see Festus Keyamo say, Festus Keyamo is for us. Because Festus Keyamo, every speech he will tell you, say, anything that has to do with politics, I don't need them. I don't like politicians. They are dangerous. They are not people you make friends with. Meanwhile, we, as a citizen, when people will not ever they get with a day like robots, we believe, say, Festus Keyamo will not be the right person. Now they take over from Gani Chamber. People will tell you, he's a human rights fighter. He's this. At the end of it, where this game leads us to, they give a position. When APC, they bring Festus Keyamo out, they say no portfolio. Why they not give me your appointment without portfolio? Because they know Festus Keyamo is powerful, is strong, he's ready to fight their government. So they bring him in, he relax. After that tenure come, second tenure come, they give a portfolio as a minister of aviation. Today, where is Keyamo? He's not a minister in the cabinet. Where Festus Keyamo dey? Whether Nigeria they enter got time not consign now. So this guy finally